Yo, yo, yo. How we doing today? Another beautiful day in paradise, aka my household. We are one day closer to having this baby. It could be any day now. Feels like she's looks like she's about to pop. Um, so that's when summer really begins in my head. It's like it's gonna be a crazy time in the Castro household. All right, let's go ahead. Got the rankings in onto the Patreon. Moved up, moved back a few players. Nothing too crazy, just an adjustment from what we had the previous week. Instead of redoing it, because there's just some players I'm like, I don't want to move them all the way from 800 to draftable, like such as I have Colin Johnson in there. He is currently, let's see here, 602. You know, Andrew Armstrong, 464. I have to go through and find them. I'd rather just adjust. What up, Derek? How we doing, man? Let's go. I just started a draft on UD, or I would join. That's all right. That's all right. I'm drunk. I am sober. That's all right. That's all righty. So let's go ahead and bada bing, bada boom. Contest, not contest, lobby. $20. And I hope you guys are doing good. It's been a long time, Derek. I think I heard you on somebody else's stream today over the past couple days. I don't remember whose it was. They kept saying Gabe Davis. I'm like, oh, Derek's back in the streets. What up, Jarvis? All right. Jumping in, hitting enter. You guys beat me to the punch. I wasn't ready for you guys. I wasn't ready for you. All this attention. All right. Go to YouTube Studio. Content. Live. Stream software for live viewers. Thanks, guys. No, it's not made for kids. I didn't check how many people are in this draft already. It's 5 of 12. 5 of 12. Isn't there a way to customization? Yeah. Yes. Live chat. Who can send messages? Subscribers. Only subscribers. Save. Bada bing. Bada boom. Live. How do I share it? Here, can I share it from here? Get a shareable link. Oh, did I get signed out of X? Not signed out of X. I did get signed out of X. Oh, and the draft board is here. All right, give me a second. I'm going to hit my auto draft on. Bada bing. Draft board here. And we haven't put it on the screen yet. Present. Share screen. DraftKings. Dennis is in. No, that's too big. Bow. Bow, bow, bow. Yo. Probably Spags. I watch his streams quite a bit. It must have been Spags. It was on Stochastic one, I think. His new start time works for me. Usually sleep around 2 p.m. It's a good time to sleep too. All right, so we got T. I don't know how to say your name. T. Stretter 15, East Coast Cash, Die the Big Arch, Deck Street 81, Talented 0808, Brenty 4 Ace 44, Dennis at the 8 hole. Luke to Clemente. M. Stokes, 628. And moi at the 11 hole. And this, my time. I feel like he should have put this is my time, but maybe it was taken. 10 seconds to the draft starts. God damn it. Drafting Fields and in every possible draft, can't get enough. Yeah, Fields is like a silent cheat code. Like people forget, like they got put the reins on him in Pittsburgh. Like he's a fantasy all-star when he starts. I have like 20% of them. I don't have them in every draft because I'm just taking all the quarterbacks in that range. I love all the quarterbacks between rounds 8 and 10 or 8 and 13. AKA the last quarterback I fancy is Bryce Young. You're doing 4 quarterbacks and 4 tight ends. I didn't look at any of the drafts, but I heard it was a big topic. Yeah. I heard four tight end is a high advanced advancement rate. Oh, I thought I was gonna get CMC. Guess not. Looks like I might be getting Neighbors or Amon-Ra St. Brown. Followed up probably with Brock Bowers. Who am I missing here? Dun, dun, dun. That's a good pick though, CMC. I've been all about that CMC. All about that CMC. Malik Neighbors. Nope. Nico Collins. Dobbins, Scat, Braylon, Alec Pierce, Ridley. I'm out on Ridley. I'm just out. You can't convince me that he's a good player. I was in and then I was out. No, I was out and then I was in and now I'm back out again. I'm done. I'm done trying to predict that guy. I'm not touching the Vikings running back. I don't think it's a gold mine of rushing upside. I think Mason takes the job, but I'm like, what does he win when he wins? I don't know. Mason's a good player, but I don't think he's like. I don't think he has a huge upside. I think there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think you're losing picking him. Brock Bowers, let's go. That is true. That is true. That is a good point. Cam Ward is a good, nice stack, late stack. Honestly, I don't think I've drafted Cam Ward once, but I don't hate it. Because you could get that with Chigo Conquo. You can get the full team onslaught there too with Tajay Spears. Ooh. Bada bing, bada boom. I love that if I don't pay for StreamYard in the description is a new streaming, new to streaming, or looking to level up. Check out our StreamYard and get a $10 discount. You guys are welcome for that $10 discount. By the way, I don't know if maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but everybody and their mom is now streaming. I just saw like 3 new type of streamers this past week. I like the Who Games guy. I like his beard. It's a nice beard. But ain't nobody drafted on DraftKings. The only person I saw that's drafted on DraftKings are Fanspeak with Spread and my homie, and then my guy over at the Fantasy Geek guys, Fantasy Army. What am I? I'm drawing a blank on the names. The DFS Army guys. I love late quarterbacks a little too much. Darnold, Young, AR, Dart as a third quarterback, Cam, CJ, so much value, dude. Today I did a draft. I think around lunch. I got Brock Purdy at 115, Dak at like 120 something, and then I got Justin Herbert at 150. I was like, ooh, baby. Love taking neighbors, grabbing an elite quarterback like Allen, taking Dart as my QB2. Nice. I can't imagine where Genty and Bowers are the top players on the same team. Yeah. I don't think I've taken them on the same team, but it is kind of wild. Like, with how they're getting drafted, you would think that the Raiders are going to, win 10 games this year. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, I am high on both though. So I don't think you know what? I don't really haven't fleshed out my ideas why I like them so much. Obviously, workload for Genty is just going to be elite, and then Bowers showed that he's just the number one option there. Gino likes the underneath. I can see them both getting a bunch of work. I can feel like they're like 90% of the work. It's a solid team. Genty, A-Chain, Wilson. Looks like Marvin Harrison's gone. Is there a running back? Hopefully I should be getting a Marion Hampton with one of my picks. With one of them. Not both, just one of them. Because I can only own once. He is my second highest owned running back at this point, or third highest. Devin Neal, I've already lowered him one spot. Yeah, Ray Davis is now my highest owned running back. Then Devin Neal, and then it's Marion Hampton. Chase Brown. We'll take it. Yeah, I got Tyreek yesterday or whenever it was in the fifth round, or I got him in the mid fourth. I got him like at 45 or 44 or something like that. Who we getting, boys? Who we getting? I can't think of my things. It's got to be Marion Hampton. Yeah. Okay, I don't mind it. A stud wide receiver, stud tight end, double running back. I like that start. I like an 0-2-1-1. RJ Harvey at 39. Holy cow. He was feeling the burn of everybody taking a running back. Holy moly. Dennis has a CMC, McConkey, Adams start. Solid. That's solid. You're getting good production out of every one of those players, as long as they stay healthy, of course. James Cook. I'm going to go ahead and take off my shirt, so remove me for half a second. Starting to sweat or something. Why are you taking Joe Burrow? That frustrates me. I feel bad. He ain't going to take Joe Burrow at the one hole, or if he did, weird. To be fair, I did it earlier today. I had I did two drafts today. I did one at 9 and one at 12. I had Jamar Chase at the two spot. I ended up getting Trey McBride and something. Trey McBride, Josh Jacobs. What? I forgot what else I took. Contest. Upcoming best ball. Oh wow! I didn't know they did that this time. So if you pull up on desktop, if you pull up your entries, you can see your starting roster, your starting three, your first three. It's pretty interesting. So today I started a Jamar Chase, Trey McBride, Josh Jacobs. Also had a CeeDee Lamb, Devin Achane, Chase Brown. Oh, this is it. My third one. I don't remember I did this one. But I'm pretty sure I had a double elite quarterback. Yeah. I had I'll read off the squad to you. At quarterback, we had Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. CMC, Hampton, Chuba Hubbard, Scattaboo, Ray Davis, and I'm missing somebody, but you get the gist of that one. At wide receiver, had Neighbors, Shakir, Burden, Ibuka, Kirk, Pat Bryant, Yoshi, Wicks, A.D. Mitchell, Elijah Moore, Gabe Davis. And then at tight end, we have Kincaid and Gesicki. I think that squad is and killer. Sun's out, guns out. I have lost a solid 17 pounds. Tech going 5'4" is crazy. Yeah, I agree. I have Marion Hampton ranked at 40, Marion Hampton ranked at 33. I have Tet at 44. Yeah, I've been hitting the old punching bag. I'm not going to get Laporta for the first time in ages. I have Laporta ranked. I finally moved him back today to 53. I had him at 40, or right behind Tet and them. But I feel like I was getting too much, so I pulled him back a little bit. I feel like I'm getting Zay Flowers. Yeah, I ain't complain about that. Zay Flowers, wide receiver 2. I ain't complaining about that. This might be a bit of a reach. I'm guessing it might be Cooper Kupp. It might be. TreVeyon Henderson. I don't have a lot of him. See, this is where the ranks smoothing out my exposures a little bit. I don't have a lot of TreVeyon Henderson. I even moved him back 2 spots today. Laporta is my most on tight end. Loveland, Warren, Bowers, and McBride, top 5. Laporta's mine at where I think he is. I don't know for a fact. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm here for no reason. Best ball, new exposures, NFL game sets, all to this post. Tight ends, it's Laporta 33%, Andrews at 25, and Njoku at 19, Trey McBride at 17, and Kincaid at 14. Bowers at 8, Kraft at 15, or 14 as well. My most owned player is Mr. Pat Bryant, followed by Cooper Kupp, Ray Davis, and Marion Hampton at 4. Hampton's my guy to go. I'm hoping that after this, baby, we're going to implement the strategy where we get both the Marion Hampton and Najee on every team. That's going to be like that's what we'd go for after the baby comes. Oh, someone got Cooper Kupp. Someone has Cooper Kupp high on their boards too, 68. His ADP's at 80. He's reaching 12 picks on that. Man, Myers is such a floor play. No, it's not offense to you, dude. Just I don't see any upside with Jakobi Myers. I've been wrong before. I don't see the upside. I wonder if he's going to go Mahomes here. He's got Kelsey and Worthy. I don't know where Mahomes go. I think he goes at the next pick, but I don't know if you want to risk that for your double. Everybody can see your hand kind of thing. Olave goes. TJ Hockenson doesn't go. Boost Brian Robinson. Interesting. Are you high on Judkins, Dennis? Or are you just going best available there? I go back and forth. I really liked what I saw in the national championship game and a couple of the other games that I watched, but I don't know. Like, Cleveland's such a hot mess. Like, they're going to head up, too. Then again, but then, like, my brain says, well, they had Trent Richardson, and he made him good for 1 year. I don't know what happened to that guy. Like, I know what happened to him, but I don't know what happened to that guy. He lost his marbles. That is for sure. I have a feeling some quarterbacks going to be coming off my board here. Pearsall's gone. Judkins can ball out, but I hate the Browns. I hate the Browns too. I don't know why I hate the Browns, but yeah, I hate the Browns. I hate the coach. Everybody gives that dude props. I'm just not a fan. This is the same coach who ran a terrible playbook for Baker Mayfield just because he didn't want him in on his team anymore. I mean, look what happened. You know, like once you got Baker Mayfield surrounded with some support, he's doing well. Like, I don't think he's this God's gift to green earth that everybody makes him sound out to be. He's not like done anything, in my opinion. Oh yeah, we are definitely going to get a quarterback here. Sorry for taking naked quarterbacks, y'all. It's just how I have my ranking set. I want these quarterbacks at this general area. Nope, I like Henderson more. I like Henderson just a smidge more. Sorry, I had you guys backwards there. I like Henderson just a smidge more. They're like back to back on my ranks. Baker Mayfield. Sorry, naked Mayfields. Probably not going to get anything to go with it, but this guy has been taking all of the time. Maybe this is my time, as in he is going to take all of the time on the thing. And he's going 0 RB. And now there's a 0 RB drafter. Or he was a 0 RB. They're going to get shut out at running back, man. You got to draft one soon. It's a little risky business. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if 9-11 is also quarterback here. So since I am high on the Pat Bryant train, I've also been he's a little bit. Bo Nix is a little bit higher on my board. I wanted Pearsall. I wanted Pearsall too. Is he okay? So I don't know about the injury history with a lot of the running backs in this class. I don't know. I didn't know that he has a big injury. I don't have a lot of them, but I do. I do like that he's like an all around back. Might as well include Herbert, but I guess that's like a diss now. But like when Khalil Herbert was decent, that's what he reminded me of. Hold on. Did you say something positive about Bo Nix? Yeah. Okay, so it's not so much that Bo Nix, it's more about Pat Bryant. I think Pat Bryant is like, okay, so like, look, when OBJ had Eli Manning as his quarterback, OBJ had to make these crazy, amazing catches. He kind of threw in the range, right? So, like, my head saying a running Eli Manning, and I have Pat Bryant. Nothing positive, just he's just the guy. Look, I have 76% Pat Bryant. I love Pat Bryant. Which is funny because I was the only person really touting Pat Bryant. I shouldn't say touting because I didn't do any streams, but I was practically the only guy talking about Pat Bryant before draft. And after he got drafted, everybody was. I mean, his ADP went from 220 something to I think it's at 190. I think right now. For my rankings, he's at 176, and I've had it that way since the get go. And then once that passes up, it reminds me of the year that I was high on Nico Collins. I went into Eric's stream, Spike Week stream, mid that summer, and I changed Kadarius Toney's ADP. I changed who else was there? There was Nico Collins and Dameon Pierce. I changed all three of their ADPs. That's what it felt like, at least. After I went on that show, all the ADPs changed. And look at them now. Dameon Pierce back up. Kadarius Toney probably writing another diss on Twitter. And who Nico Collins, the first round pick. I was 1 out of 3. How long have I been gone that long? Yeah, dude. You were gone for too long. Too long. The kid, I don't want to like Bo Nix. In fact, I still don't like Bo Nix. I think he's a quarterback, but I feel like I have to give him some praise because I'm hoping that he throws the ball to Pat Bryant. Hoping that he's not just a guy. Man, oh man. Man, I wish I could grow a cool mustache. You know, it's just a little caterpillar. Scatterbo. That's a good pick. That is a good pick. Wait, am I getting Najee? I might get Najee. Boys, what boys are back in town? We're 2 picks away. We're 1 pick away. It's got to be Najee. It's Caleb Williams. Hey, there's no way this guy's not drafted Najee. He doesn't have drafted running back yet. I have 2 wide receivers, by the way. I don't know why I'm excited. I wanted to be really drafting Najee. I need wide receivers. So maybe I need to overcorrect the other way because remember 2 weeks ago I wasn't drafting any running backs. This time a little overdraft on running backs, obviously overdraft on quarterbacks, but I love the quarterbacks in this range. Don't really mind that, but Najee Harris, my strategy is already being implemented in my ranks, and I got him in the 10th round. Yeah. That feels good. No. So good. So good. So a 3-4-2-1. That means we are finishing up with my last 10 picks are gonna be a 0-1-8. 0-1-8-1. Gonna be mostly 80% wide receivers. Ooh, yeah, Purdy. That's Purdy. Trey Harris, Jaden Higgins. I was high on them pre-draft. Post-draft, I just haven't adjusted the ranks to get them at all. This dickhead took Alex Pierce on me. Alex Pierce. It's not a bad pick, especially on underdog. He's definitely a better underdog pick than he is a DraftKings pick. Those moonball touchdowns are where it's at. J.J. McCarthy. Bayshell Tootin, Putin, son of a gun. Well, maybe I'll get Loveland or Luther Burden on the way back. Unless Dennis takes them for me. He can only take one. Travis Etienne, Ramondre, go to turn. One impression. All right, Loveland goes off the board. It's on UD, not in your draft. Yeah. Oh, you're asking for what his username was on UD. Got it. I tell you guys, I tried to change my name on UD. They wouldn't let me. It's a damn shame. I haven't been on UD in about 3 weeks. I haven't checked my golf. I'm pretty sure it's going poorly. I'm just kind of over it. I hate that I have to. I can't ever sign in and draft from my computer. It always says can't find me, and then to check my stuff, it has to see my face, and then after it sees my face, it then sends me to a login page. I hit login, and then it sends me a code to my phone. Then I have to hit that code, and then I have to hit sign in again, and then I have to hit something to go to the drafts, and then I have to hit best ball, and then I have to. It's like all these things. All I want to do is just check my lineups. Yeah, these people that kiss their butt cheeks, I just don't get it. I don't like all these people that are kissing their ass so much. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of all the people that are kissing underdogs butt all the time for no reason. Call it like it is, man. It's a terrible user experience. Hello? Okay. Burden, Marvin Mims. Okay, so Mims is not a great wide receiver 4, but we'll get over it. Nico Collins, stud wide receiver. Brock Bowers, stud tight end. Chase Brown, Marion Hampton, stud running backs. Wide receiver 2, Zay Flowers. Trevian Henderson at the flex, don't mind it. Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams at the quarterback. That should be one productive, user each week. Najee Harris to supplement the early season stuff. I mean, how are they to divvy it up? I've got both sides of it. Luther Burden, to go with my Caleb Williams. Marvin Mims to go with Bo. It's like my ranks know what I like. What I like. How about you? Yeah, I agree. I like the people that work there. Like, I like the Josh guy. I like whatever his name is, the guy that they do the show with Josh. I like that show. I like Hope. I like the people that work there. I like Numi and whatnot, but I don't like the ass kissery of the streamers to them. You always get booted out and confirm location over and over. Yeah, it's so obnoxious. Safe to say we're not going to get a what is it called, a sponsorship from them. Andre Yoshi and Jermaine Burton are two guys I like to mix in late. Yeah, somebody talked about Jermaine Burton today. I'm like, why haven't I grabbed him? It was like everybody in the Slappy community just said he's terrible, and I kind of just fell with it. But I was huge on Burton last year before, like in what is it called, big board stuff, and then I was okay. I was pretty high on him still, thinking, oh, this is everybody's talking bad. But then he showed all those things that he was not the greatest of attention to his job. But I think maybe he is turning it around, and we can go always in trouble. Yeah, I say always in trouble, but it's like, but what if he isn't in trouble? You know what I mean? Burton is the better player, but he has a head case like us. Yeah. Always in trouble, I guess. Oh man, he's a bit of a degenerate, sitting at the slots at 4 a.m. or whatever it was. One of us. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, if you don't get a quarterback in my round 12 to 13, man, you are in for hurting. Yeah. 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 Taking zeros is tough. I mean, just ask about my Jalen Hyatt and Gabe Davis from last year. I mean, I feel like if I would have just drafted anybody at those two spots, anybody that scored points, my advance rate would be a million times higher. I had a tough with a lot of zeros at the end of drafts. Kyle Pitts, that wasn't on my docket. That was not on the docket of people I thought I was going to have on this team. Ray Davis is my fifth and final back. I ain't mad at it. So the rest of the picks are wide receivers for the next 5 picks. That's why I grab guys like JSN, Ridley, T Mac, Bowers, Mooney, because it gives you some good options for quarterbacks. Yeah. That's why I'm high on T Mac. I haven't drafted any Geno, but I don't know. I'm not opposed to it. I just don't think he's going to provide enough fantasy points. But I also take three of those. I take all my quarterbacks go between the ranges I got between 7 and 10. And if I take an elite, I still grab. I don't care. I think the quarterbacks in the mid range is where it's at. I don't care about I don't care about the value. I'm not sure the value. I think just regardless of where or what's going on, I think three quarterbacks is a must on DraftKings. And if they're there, take them. Like I don't need to be stacking anymore. I'm treating every one of these as like as a what do they call it? A redraft league. It's all redraft leagues. That's how I'm treating it. My goal is to get the best players on this team and to advance. That's my goal this year. I want what would be nice is a 30% advance rate. 33% advance rate. Let's get 50 teams. Let's get it. Let's get 50 teams in there. That's an outlay. I don't like Geno, but when he had 3 late QBs, he's a decent guy to get picks up. Got the job, and not like he was a gameless injury. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. I like Pierce. I'm just kidding. I like that though. If you ever are on your PC and you want to look at your best ball teams, they put the first 3 names that you've drafted in every on all your teams. Now, my very first team was Chase, Bucky Irving, Trey McBride. So my first $3 1.5 play action that I drafted was a Chase Trey McBride team. I was on the train before I even knew. How'd that team turn out? Justin Fields, Hampton, Tet, Cooper, Cup, DK Metcalf, Herbert, Bryce Young. Yeah, I like that team. And not a surprise. Ooh. I can see the entire lineup on desktop. Oh, really? Uh, my upcoming, if I hit like in my contest and I go to upcoming best ball, it goes Chase. It has a little pointy needle. Chase, Bucky Irving, Trey McBride, and then the edit, and then I can look at the whole team after I hit edit. But who we gonna get? Who we gonna get? What wide receiver are we grabbing? Adam Thielen? Is he there? Oh, looks like we get Adam Thielen. Oh, Dennis with 3 straight quarterbacks. Purdy loves Stafford. Quentin Johnston, Jake Ferguson, Taylor. What are your thoughts on Taylor? Keenan Allen. Somebody took Adam Thielen then. Okay. I gotta move Keenan Allen back. He keeps getting drafted on my team. Who's that? Who is that? Cedric Tillman. I moved him back, and I keep moving him back. Ugh. I like Taylor, but won't have much of him. I don't have any Taylor. I don't see how. I don't know. I don't see how he wins. I mean, I guess Cole Kmet had some games, but I feel like Rucker, his former tight end at Ohio State, get a lot of the work. Obviously, Garrett Wilson. will take 20 to 30% of the workload. Maybe he does better than I think. I don't know. I'm back and forth on him. Move Tillman up. I'm moving him out. I don't trust the Browns like we talked about earlier. I just don't trust them. And I wasn't a fan of Tillman back in the day. I think I was like one of the touts that was not kissing that dude's rings. I don't have anything against him though. I'm not gonna. I don't want to be overweight that guy. I don't know anything about him. Every time I watch him, he doesn't make the plays. He doesn't do enough. Or is hurt. I don't know. I feel like he couldn't beat out Elijah Moore. How am I supposed to judge you off of that? But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I think Keenan Allen, though, at 180 is kind of ridiculous because the moment he signs somewhere, he's going to shoot up. Say that guy goes to KC, Keenan Allen and KC. Ooh-wee. That'd be nasty. Would be nasty. Keenan Allen back with the Chargers. That'd be nice. So almost a Keenan Allen to the Tampa Bay Bucks. Like they need another wide receiver. Who else could he go to? I hope he doesn't go to the Patriots. Where's a nice place that he could go to? See him with the Rams. Think about that. You got Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp out of the Keenan Allen out of the slot, and Puka on the other side. How do you stop that? I don't think you would until they start pulling hammies because they're so old. Pat Bryant goes off the board at 192. I mean, that's where he should go off. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Gotta look this up. Draft board. Players, and show drafted. Oh my gosh. I need to move Cedric Tillman behind Pat Bryant at 170. I've said Pat Bryant at 170, y'all. But my 163 of Cedric Tillman. I have 13 picks past ADP, and he got drafted to this team. And I have Pat Bryant 22 picks ahead of ADP, 170. Who else did we get? Jalen Royals. I don't know what to think about this guy. If I watched the tape, I watched all the little film that they have on him. Looks good. I'm double check and make sure I'm talking about the right guy. Let's see, like super fast. Let's see here. Videos. Audio. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a little Tyreek-ish. The ghetto version of Tyreek. Double check and make sure I knew what he looked like. So here, good with his hands on the screen. Dontavian Wicks. I've been drafting. He's going to probably be one of my highest wide receivers, which is funny because again, another wide receiver that I was out on last year, but I don't know. I feel like with no Christian Watson there, I feel like he still has a role until he at least gets back. This is my way of avoiding full zeros. I don't think he's going to be a week to week guy. I do think that he week to week will, not week to week. Occasionally, he will have a spike week game where he's just like, because Reed gets hurt. Golden's a rookie, so he may not start off hot. Dubs, maybe be traded. Who knows? God, I don't know anything about that. I understand that guy at all. Like, there might be times where Wicks is just on the field, just doing his thing, and he gets open. The problem is him catching the ball, a little Clinton Johnson-esque. But if he could kind of change it around, like he could have a blow-up season. He's going to be one of my highest on players at this price. And again, I was like the furthest person out on Wicks last year. Man, oh man. Let's see here. Yeah, I'd like to see how this guy Wicks is nice, yeah. Yeah. Boys, it is late. It is 10:25 on a weeknight. What are you guys doing up? What are you guys doing up so late? I am exhausted, but nonetheless, we carry on. Right before this, I had a nice little ice cream, so I'm running off the sugar of that thing. I bought the Mickey Mouse little things from, I don't remember. I think we got Walmart. No, we got a BJ's. Had one of those, or I was going to have one of those, but my kids, I guess, ate them, which makes sense mathematically. I thought there was one left, but there was not. So I had my wife's Reese's peanut butter ones. It's pretty good. It's like shaved nuts and realized that came out of my mouth, and a little bit of peanut butter. It's pretty good. Usually up to 6 a.m. You saw my buddy, my police officer friend. I used to stay up till like 3 or 4 and then go to bed and wake up at 6. I don't do that anymore. Did you say you got a BJ? Yeah, I got BJ's right next to you, man. Joking. Well, I do have a BJ's next to us, but I love BJ's. It's my favorite activity in life, and it's my favorite place to shop for food. Their steaks are always so thick, way overpriced, but delicious. Who we gonna get here? Who we getting? Deontay Johnson's gone. Roman Wilson's on the potential list here. Andrew Armstrong is on my list here. Colin Johnson. So many options here. Why are we drafting our 5th or 6th string wide receiver for the Chargers? Y'all are silly. Is that you, Dennis, drafted Daniel Jones? Who drafted Daniel Jones? Okay. Brenty. Jalen Wright. It's Jalen Wright, yeah. Okay. That my brain was like, it's Jarius Wright. It's not Jarius Wright. Idiot. Calvin Austin, Jamal Johnson. It's a 3 good tight end set. Ooh, 3673. That's a solid build. Solid build. DJ Giddens. That's nice. So I have 2 stud wide receivers. Stud and a half. Zay Flowers is off and on. My running back position, I'm winning. Tight end, I'm top 5. And quarterbacks, I feel really good about. Again, top 5. Wide receivers, I'm definitely on the lower side of that. So let's see here. Kanata Mumfield. This guy at a Pitt, he's not even being drafted right now. I think he usurps Tutu Atwell, Whittington, and as long as they don't bring anybody else in and they use him, he's the kind of guy that can do some stuff. That everyone's gonna be like, why is this guy not playing in the preseason games? And they're like, we need to draft this guy right now. I feel like that kind of scenario could happen for Mumfield because the dude was explosive at Pitt. Three, two, one. AD Mitchell. We love to see it. We love to see it. Players that had a lot of hype last year that kind of failed. We like it. We like it. All right. So my team ended up being Nico Collins, Brock Bowers, Chase Brown, Marion Hampton, Zay Flowers, Trevion Henderson, Baker Mayfield, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, Najee Harris, Luther Burden, Marvin Mims Jr., Kyle Pitts, Ray Davis, Keenan Allen, Cedric Tillman, Jalen Royals, Dontavian Wicks, Mumfield, and A.D. Mitchell. I'm not mad at it. I feel like we are competing. I don't think we're in last place in this league. I don't feel last place unless we get hit by an injury bug. Quarterbacks have 5, 9, and 12. Running backs are 10, 12, 14. Obviously 12, 7. Wide receivers are 6, 7, 5, 12. Unrestricted free agent. 9, 10, 5, 8, 11. So all these are literally different. So we don't have any bye week issues there. 5 and 8. No bye weeks at tight end. And it looks good. Taking Watson with my last pick. Nice. Hey, my buddy, the one and only Dennis, went with the CMC, Ladd McConkey, Davante Adams, Breece Hall, Jameson Williams, Judkins, Golden, Reed, Scattaboo, Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, Matthew Stafford, QJ, Jake Ferguson, Mason Taylor, Jalen Wright, Calvin Austin, Jawan Johnson, DJ Giddens, and Christian Watson. Do you know something that I don't know, Dennis, about Christian Watson? Or is he just a glue guy? All right, your quarterbacks, you have 14, 5, 8, so no bye issues there. Not really an issue at running back. Wide receiver. Okay, I don't really want you on me or in front of my computer. McConkey 12, 8, 8, 5, 5, 12. I wouldn't say any issues because you're going to have them alternating. 5 and 8, though, might be tough. But regardless, you got enough good players. You should make it up for it. Gentlemen. I appreciate you guys being back here with me. It's been a fun off season, but now that Derek is back on board, Dennis is here, Jarvis, the squad is getting back together. It feels good. I appreciate it, boys. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Let's leave. Let's go ahead and go back. Full screen. Yeah. What's the schedule? We're going to do another Predict the Season, episode 3, aka week 3 tomorrow. And then, if I have, I'm thinking the baby comes this week. Regardless, I have, apparently I'm taking helping or is a karate class with my son this weekend. So I'll be doing karate this weekend. And then there is, what else is there? There is my daughter's recital. And then I have, and then I think I think we're having a baby on Sunday. That could be wrong, of course, but that's what I think it's coming. So right after everything's done, that's when the baby will come. Regardless, I'll probably throw 1 or 2 more videos out there, and then if the baby isn't here by next Wednesday, we'll do another ranks versus the lobby, and then I'll probably take a little break until a couple weeks after the baby's born, and then I'll be here for another month and a half. I'll probably do at least 1 video a night if unless my wife wants to watch something, and then it'll be whatever she decides because my wife is my boss. So, all right, gentlemen, it's been fun. It's been real fun. Later, guys.